guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna be reacting to a video called Road 48. So I think those are like harsh words, but I think maybe it's deserved. I don't know, I haven't seen, so we're gonna find out. So let's check it out and comment, like and subscribe.
Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, the place where we make fun of the we see out here on the road. Now there's none more moronic than this idiot in the blue car who just drives straight into the traffic bollard, displaying the directional ability of a hang glider pilot in a hurricane. Seriously?
Okay.
How do you do that? Okay, now as you can see, this car's approaching the...
Like, it's funny, obviously I'm laughing, but I'm like, if I'm the blue car, I'm not laughing.
back of the traffic queue, but that means nothing to the driver of the Golf. The driver who's got the intelligence of a pile of used tissues that you'd find under any teenage boy's bed just uses the pavement as Grandma Josephine would use it on a mobility scooter. What a melt.
Grandma Josephine. I think, like, how this person, like, that's illegal. How is this person not getting fined? That's my only question.
Got this clip from Barry V, and as you can see, the barriers for the level crossing are coming down, but that means nothing for these pair of real yolkless eggs as they just keep on going, and now they're stuck at the second barrier there. They see the lights flashing, they heard the bells ringing, and they got confused because their last job was ringing the bells in Notre Dame. And now he's trying to reposition the barrier, in which he's not doing a very good job of it. And if you notice, he's wearing high vis, exactly what you want to be wearing when you're committing criminal damage in broad daylight.
Oh.
And there goes the barrier, hasta la vista, baby.
God.
And there they go, gone like a robber's dog. And here comes the robber's dog.
I think, like, that's just one of those cases where you're, like, trying to, like, easily, like, trying to, like, cover up, like, what you just did. You're like, oh my god, no, I'm so sorry. Like, I would panic if I'm ever found myself in that situation.
He's definitely gone. Got this clip from Raymond. Keep your eye on the silver BMW in the right hand lane. Does a classic BMW driver manoeuvre of just cutting straight across. He's so dumb.
Are they famous BMW drivers for this? Like, isn't this the same car that was, like 2 clips ago? You know, that was blue, right?
If he gets skint, he'll sell his car to get petrol money. Now, someone who never has to worry about petrol is this next liberty-taking idiot in this clip from Andrew J. He never has to worry about sitting in traffic queues either. Why do you sit in traffic queues when you're in a Tesla? It's the same as BMW drive. It just don't happen. You just go up the outside and then just cut across. There he goes. Snivelling piece of... Yeah, well, Tesla. I'll tell you what it stands for. Remember this one. Taking every single liberty available.
Yeah, that one is just like, you're just an idiot. Like, you're just like a very, like, come on, dude. But, you know, it's like, well, yes, but, you know, that's just one of those things where you're just like, oh my god, I can't be like the nerve on this guy. That's what I would be thinking. I would be so mad. I think I would chase them. I wouldn't do that, but I would want to chase them just to ask them, like, what's wrong with you?
Got this clip from Alex B, and as you can see, there's a bit of frost on the ground in this parking space. You always want to take it easy.
Yeah, I'm scared because I think those are like dangerous road conditions.
Unless you got the brain the size of a boil on a pig's arse. No, that car's proper cattle truck. Don't be hard on the driver though, he's got a soft heart. He's also got the soft head to match driving like that when there's ice on the ground. What a donut.
It's like, well, it's sometimes like accidents happen because, again, it's like, you know, this is a dangerous road. But you're just in a parking lot. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to cast blames on anyone because it could be an accident. Like, accidents happen. Although, like, he was going quite fast, right? Like, it's a parking lot. Like, chill.
Got this clip from David Kane. He's following this black car as a driver who's got the intelligence of a washing line peg goes straight through the red light and nearly gets done in the door by the white car there.
Yeah.
That driver never lets his mind wander because it's far too small to be let out alone.
I love that he just, like, continued on. Not even, like, he was completely clueless about what's happening, like, behind him. He's just like, I'm fine. Everything's, like, went smoothly.
Got this clip from Big Olives, and he's just been overtaken by some idiot who's got the same amount of electrical activity in his brain as a stiff lion in the morgue. Then the police go flying past on the wrong side of the carriageway. They're going faster than Auntie Ethel goes up to the co-op when she is. They got buy one, get one free on tenner ladies incontinence pants. Oh. He ain't going so fast now, that's for sure.
Yeah, boy. That one was deserved.
Got this clip from Janice W, and we got this truck trying to do the left out of it. The only problem is there's a bollard in the way, but the truck goes full Chuck Norris mode onto the bollard, and the bollard has had to yield. The bollard's fully yielded, and that truck has left that bollard more smashed than Peter Schofield's Office Junior.
Yeah, like, maybe you shouldn't be driving such a huge truck. Like, you know, it's not for everyone. Like, it's hard driving one of these things and parking them. Like, wow, you do not know the measurements.
Got this clip from Brian Bean. Keep your eye to the left where the red arrow is. You're going to see a fast moving car. Well, he's not moving fast now. We need a steward's inquiry. Okay, so at this point, the idiot's going faster than what Katie Price's
Oh, no.
priest runs out to church when he knows she's coming for confession, and he just plants it straight into Bob's new garden storage box, where he keeps his fly mower and other assorted gardening tools. And as can be seen,
I'm wondering, like, what was, like, happening, like, inside their brain. Maybe they were, like, so, like, they were distracted, which is crazy. Like, if you're that distracted, please don't drive. But this is crazy. Like, this, I think it's insane.
thick brown gas is being expelled from the confines of the driver's underpants. Oh my giddy aunt. Got this kit from Edison. You find him on at Edis 1975 on X. And what you got here is a guy in a Mercedes. He was obviously cycling. Now he's driving again, but his mind hasn't transitioned over to back to driving again. So he's tried to drive down the cycle lane, and this cyclist ain't having none of it. I'm not saying he ain't got much upstairs, but last time he went to see a mind reader, he got a refund. He's another one who's definitely never going to need a mind reader, because a mind reader would have more to read on a raffle ticket than reading this idiot's mind. Look at him, a proper bellend stuck on a bell. You can't make this up. Any midwives out there, please, when you deliver newborn babies, please make sure they have enough oxygen, because this is the end result years down the line. If brains were hand soap, this idiot wouldn't have enough to wash a mouse's testicle. Good God.
Oh my god, like, how is he coming up with those insults? That's crazy. I don't know what's crazier, the insults or whatever is happening there.
Now stand on the theme of the mouse's testicle. That happens to be the exact same size of this idiot's brain. He's going down through Hyde Park, driving in the segregated cycle lane. But give him a break, this poor guy still can't work out. Every day he used to go to school, his parents used to write a different address in the back of his blazer.
Well, maybe he's a tourist actually, and he doesn't know like what that is. Maybe, I don't know.
Got this clip from Zimmer. Now keep your eye on the bus coming from right to the left, just going down Waterloo Road. Has a head on with a car. We need a steward's inquiry. Okay, so here comes a bus from St George's Circus heading into Waterloo Road. This stretch of road is two-way. Here comes a car. Now, if you look where I've frozen it, you can see he's coming over the central island there, and he's now got the yellow and white bollard in front of his car. At this point, he's in front of the car, approaching an oncoming bus, not where you want to be, and it's night. Sleep tight for that car.
I was like, what's happening? But no, it was totally like, you know what's going on with like in people's brains? This is crazy.
Now they do tell you when you're driving, put your phone away, out of sight, out of mind. Don't be distracted. Well, that's exactly what this guy's done. He's put it out of sight, out of mind, and when he gets to
this is giving me like I'm stressed and it's not happening to me. Oh my god.
the other end, he's gonna be out of pocket.
How come like they didn't let this person know? Like, hey, like your phone.
Got this clip from Aidan, and his truck's approaching the roundabout, but that means nothing for the slow brain fast car moron who just pulls out of the truck slipstream and overtakes on the roundabout. Definitely a few sheep short of a woolly jumper, that idiot.
This is hilarious. Obviously, like you shouldn't do this, but it's incredibly funny because I think like you can see like he sort of like stopped because they were like, oh my god, what am I doing? But it was like too late to stop. It's like, what am I gonna do? I have to like continue over. You know, you've been in one of those situations where you're like, it's too late to back up now. I think it's one of those cases when you're just like, oh my god, what am I doing? Well, I have to go forward with this. I'm already there. I might as well like continue. But I mean, it's a crazy situation. But I think it was one of those cases where you're just like, well, I don't know. I'm sorry. Just trying to like move quickly and make sure that maybe no one's like shooting this or it's seeing you because it's so embarrassing.
Speaking about sheep and woolly jumpers, got this clip from Roy, one of my viewers from Down Under. Now looking at these sheep wandering all loose.
Okay, so exchange. I was so excited Down Under. I was like, is this Australia? Because I was like, what part of the UK is this?
It reminds me of all the idiots in this video, because they've all definitely got a few sheep loose from their top paddocks, haven't they? Right, let's have a look at some two brain cell morons.
What would you do in this situation? Like, I would just have to wait for them to move. I would just be like, I don't know, like, beep, like, I'm sorry, like, can you please move?
Can I ask you all one very quick favour, please? Just hit that little like and subscribe button down below. It really does help. Thanks a lot, guys. Got this clip from Rob C. Now, look, we all make mistakes. We know that. But the person who's made the biggest mistake, the mistake of gargantuan proportions, was this idiot's dad for not buying condoms that night he was conceived as he hits the car and just goes down. Got this clip from Seth.
I think he was like, I think he like calculated like wrong. Like he didn't got like the body, his bike. He was just like, I calculated the whole thing wrong. I'm sorry.
And he's sitting at this red light just waiting for it to turn green. That's it, it's green so he can go, but he can't go because there's an idiot on a line by it. Last time I see something with that level of intelligence, I was watching a wildlife documentary on the Discovery Channel. Got this clip from Oz and he's just going down the road here, but then the human equivalent of the pantomime horse rear end just goes straight in front of him. Now, just like Liddles, I like to
that could have gone very badly. I'm glad that it didn't. It did. Like, it was fine. Like, okay.
Good value on this channel, and this clip is no exception. Buy one idiot, get another one free. He walks out in the road, cyclist ain't looking, bang, and they both go down. Got this clip from Ed, and we got another bit.
This is like a nightmare. You're getting run over by a cyclist. Oh my god.
A double bubble, buy one, get one free. Look, Uber idiot stops in the cycle box, and the entitled cyclist goes straight through the red light. What more do you want? Got this clip from Graham Tim. We're following this idiot who's on day release from the local funny farm, doesn't see the car, and that's what happens. That idiot's sole purpose in life is to serve as a warning to others.
What is it so common? Like, what's wrong with, like, cyclists? Like, are you okay?
True, I'm just going down towards South Kensington Station through my green light, and this idiot with intelligence of a computer mouse just comes straight in front of me. But you know what? I never let these get to me. They grow on you after a while, these idiots. Yeah, they grow on you like a wart. Got this clip from Edis. What happened there? We need a steward's inquiry. Is the idiot absconded?
You know what I would have done? Like, because you're being stupid with this. If I were in that red car, I would, like, run over, like, I would literally smash your bike. I would, like, run over your bike. I would do this, and I would be like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't saw you there. Because why are you doing this? Sort of, like, I don't know, bicycle trick? Like, why are you doing this in the middle of the road? Like, what's wrong with you? I would definitely smash that bike, and I would, like, be, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there.
From the village, jumps off the pavement, lands on the road, flips over, almost goes under the mini. Spectacular landing there. Trying to teach this idiot to have a sensible thought is like trying to teach a food processor to work as a washing machine. It's not going to happen.
That made me so mad. Seriously, like, this situation made me incredibly mad. If I were that red car, that would have, you know what? Seriously, you deserve it. You deserve to get your, like, your bicycle, like, smashed to pieces.
Here I'm on Malabone Road sitting at these red traffic lights here, and then the idiot on the line bike who's obviously suffering from mental regression just dodges the pedestrians, dodges all the vehicles going across there, bit like he dodged the option of intelligence before he was born when God was handing it out.
What is, like, intelligence chases you, but you're faster?
Got this clip from Ed, and let me present to you this week's Darwin Award nominee as he squeezes between the stationary bus and moving truck. If brains were black ink, this retard wouldn't have enough to put a full stop on a piece of paper.
See, this was, like, literally, that's legitimately dangerous. Like, you could get, like, stuck in one of those, like, on the wheels. Like, this is bad. This could have gone horribly for you.
Seriously? Well, that's it for this one, everybody. Thank you so much for watching to the very end if you did. If you like what you're seeing, I put a smile on your face, please hit them little like and subscribe buttons down below because it really does help me grow the channel. Also, come and follow me on X. Just search Road Morons. You'll find a little silver smiley face. You know that's my channel, same as on this channel. I post stuff on there I can't post on here because of copyright and other issues. This lovely old Merc, what you're looking at now, my friend has his clock. This in central London. It's an old Merc, but all on C63S engine and running gear. One word, badass. Right, you lovely people, have a fantastic weekend and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Okay, so yeah, I wasn't sure, like, oh, whose fault is it? I think none of these people should have a license, actually. Like, I think this was crazy. A lot of people, I do not know what's coming, like, what's wrong with people's brains. Obviously, what's funny, obviously, like, the guy narrating came up with, like, very creative insults, which, you know, I don't know if I agree. Like, there were some mean, sometimes they were very mean. However, you know, like, some of them deserved it. Like, low-key deserved them because, like, why are you, like, seriously, what are you doing? Some of them, like, obviously some of them were, like, actual crashes, as in, like, the police has to get involved. However, like, the ones that came out, like, relatively, like, unscathed, or, you know, just, like, the last one, or just, like, dodged, you were able to, like, dodge it, and you were fine. I think I would make it, like, my life mission. Well, I'm being, like, a little serious, so I'm kind of, like, joking a little bit, but really, I would, like, make it a mission to, like, take away this person's license. You know, with cyclists, I think it's, like, a little bit harder because, you know, you don't need, like, a license to, like, bike around. But you should. Like, seeing this, like, it's making me rethink it. Because, they are sometimes, I think, not to get on because sometimes, yes, of course, like it's, like idiocity like knows no bounds. But with cars, it's like, well, again, idiots come, like shapes and forms. So it's like maybe I'm being a little unkind to cyclists. However, seeing like this little selection, I'm gonna venture and say, cyclists, like they have like a very special sort of like, I don't know, talent, if you can say a talent, breed. Like they're a very special breed, because it's like they went unharmed. Mostly. Some of them like didn't, because they ended up crashing anyway. But they were like, I don't know, because maybe they feel like a little, like if this was, I don't know, like this was like the animal chain, like they would be like right at the top. I think that's how they feel, I believe. Sometimes, again, seeing like a lot of these clips, they feel like they're beyond, you're a car, if you own a car, you're driving, you're here, but I'm with my bicycle, I'm here. So, I feel a little bit like that. They feel a little bit like, oh, I'm the king of the road. I really do not know why, because I'd be like, wow, your car can smash me to pieces. Like if I'm like driving a bicycle, I will be like very careful, because I know that a car can like easily run me over. But again, I feel like there's some sense in, I don't know, like being in a sense of like you feel powerful, maybe like when you're like cycling around, which makes you feel invisible probably, and that's why they believe that they are like, we're defying the laws of gravity, and everyone has to like bend to my will a little. So again, maybe I'm just being a little uncharitable because I know that obviously if you take into account, yes, like in this selection of clips, like the cars were like, there were more cars than bicycles. But I think, again, it's just like the bicycles are just a little bit like a little too like intense. I think I'm willing to like give them, because everyone can like get in a bicycle and just like bicycle around. With a car, it's like, well, you need a license, supposedly. Like I'm finding it hard to believe that a lot of these people actually pass their license, their driving test, and they have a license. However, maybe I'm being a little bit uncharitable with them. But it's like, well, sometimes it happens, and people are I know they're confused by the whole like signs of the road. Maybe they're tourists and they're not used to like driving on this other side of the road. Not that there were any cases of this, but maybe like it trips you over and you're like, oh my god, I forgot, like what signs are those? Like what's happening there? And it happens. Or maybe you're just like distracted by like life happening, like you're just like, oh, I'm sorry, I have like a life situation happening and I'm a little distracted. And this happened, which of course, like people are gonna tell you, well, if you're that distracted, like you shouldn't be driving. But I don't know. It's like I feel a little bit of like I don't know. Like both. I think all of them are dangerous. Like both. When you're like behind a vehicle, whether that is 2 wheels, 1 wheel, or 4 wheels, or more. In the case of like trucks, you should be focused, because it's quite dangerous. So all of this selection was like really funny. However, like they all went relatively well, even when they crashed. Like it was a little bit of like, oh my god, like it makes you laugh, and you're just like, oh my god, I can't believe this happened, because they were like really like silly crashes. However, I'm aware they could have gone terribly wrong. So it's like we can laugh because we know that everyone's okay. However, like it was making me a little stressed. And I think definitely the one that was like the most stressful to me was the one with the phone, because it's like, oh my god, how are you not realizing that your phone's dead? I think like it was quite mean of the person to actually like record it, because I wouldn't have recorded it. I would be like, oh my god, hey, I would try to like tell the person like, oh my god, check your phone, please check your phone, because I feel so bad for them. Like imagine the thing like falling, like the little wire, like the charging cable, like, oh, it snaps, and then you just like ran over like your own phone. Like that would be such a tragic thing to happen. And again, it happens because you're distracted. Basically, I think that's really like what the number one sort of like cause of all of these like accidents, a little mishaps, is just people being distracted. So I think people in general should definitely like be more present and be more mindful of like what you're actually doing, so this doesn't happen to you. Although again, I get it, like we're all humans, and every once in a while like something happens, and you like everyone makes mistakes. Some of them are bigger than others, and some of them are less justified than others, but as a general rule, be more mindful, when you're driving, and also like life in general. But that was it for today, and I'll see you next time. Bye.